Hello everyone, Masha from Russia here, and welcome to a playthrough of one of the best games ever made, Morrowind. Let's dive right in. Each event is preceded by prophecy, but without the hero there is no event. In the waning years of the third era of Tamriel, a prisoner, born on a certain day, to uncertain parents was sent under guard, without explanation to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he was to play in that nation's history.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up.
Huh? Huh?
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
What about? What's your name? Jube? My name is Matt Masha.
Well,
nice car.
even last night's storm could wake you.
Jube?
I heard them say we've reached Morrowind.
Storm?
I'm sure they'll let us go.
Those kids.
Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Yes, sir. Come in, sir. Running. Can I steal this? Is he looking? Oh boy, the ship is very noisy. Just like a ship should be.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
No punching anyone in the face? Aww.
On deck, now.
Keep your knickers on.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Oh boy, but I want to head off into the sunset. There is another door
Let's
there.
go.
Fine.
Move it along.
Dock it is, dock it is.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Okay. I want to do magic eventually. I am gonna take a step at efficient leveling. I'll explain what efficient leveling in Morrowind is later, in case you don't know. If I want to do magic, there is a few choices. So each race has abilities here. For magic, we can either be a high elf, who gets a big magic bonus, however she also gets all these weaknesses to magic. And they resist disease. Or we can be a Breton, who gets a smaller magicka bonus, but they do get a resist magicka, 50%, and dragon skin ability. So we'll go with Breton. They also have bonuses to these skills, which are all magic skills. We'll change sex to female, change face to something that look like a face, and change hair to a blondish hair. Here we go.
Great.
Hi.
I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Will I? Will I? Isn't Morrowind like full of dark elves? And I'm not a dark elf? Office. Cozy. Hello.
Yes,
Oh,
we've
God.
been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
His yes scares me every single time. Fill out the forms yourself. We're gonna create our own class. I'm going to call it Greybeard, because we hope to become completely and utterly overpowered. Now, specialization. You'll get +5 to all skills of your specialization. They'll also be easier to increase. I'm not sure what to do here, because I mean, the logical, or the most obvious choice would be magic skills. But if you want to do efficient leveling, we want to start with strength and endurance attributes. Now, attributes, you can see every skill has a governing attribute. There is 7 attributes and 8 is luck. Attributes, they affect your skills that they govern, and they also affect your starting health, carrying capacity, etc, etc. It actually says all that here. So there is strength, affects your starting health, how much you can carry, your maximum fatigue is stamina, and how much damage you do in melee. Intelligence, determine your maximum amount of magicka. Willpower, affects your ability to resist magic and your maximum fatigue, stamina. Agility, affects your ability to dodge and hit targets in melee, as well as your maximum fatigue. Speed determines how fast you can move. Endurance affects your starting health, your health gain per level, this is important, and your maximum fatigue. Personality affects your ability to deal with other characters and how much they like you, and luck affects every action you do in a small way. Luck does not govern any skills, and each level you can only increase luck by 1, which we'll be doing at one point. So our favorite attributes, meaning we get a +10 when we start to each of those attributes, is going to be endurance. Why? Because each time we gain a level, we get like +10% health of our current health, meaning the more health we have as we start, the more health we'll end up having entire game, and strength, which also affects our starting health. Now, this is what I'm talking about. As a Breton, I already have a +5 or 10 to some magic skills. I really, since I want to do level endurance first and strength, or increase endurance, strength first, I'll have to use endurance governed and strength governed skills, which is melee. And as a mage, I'm gonna really suck in melee and unable to hit anything, so I'm gonna try and get combat here, which gives me spear and long blade, as well as medium armor, etc. attributes. Easier to increase, will be fine increasing magic skills and whatnot, I think. Major skills, minor skills. These are the skills which affect you leveling. If you get any combination of these increased 10 times, you get a level. So what do we want? We want something that represents every attribute to level efficiently. If this doesn't make any sense, don't worry, I'm gonna expand on all of that later. We're gonna set our major skills: Spear, Illusion for personality, Conjuration, Long Blade. Now, I never actually managed to successfully do efficient leveling. Every time I tried, I realized that the set of my major and minor skills makes me so shitty at everything that I can't even start properly, so we're gonna see how this goes. Should be fun. And minor skills are going to be Alteration, everyone's favorite magic, because it lets you fly. Alchemy, also lets you fly if you make a levitation potion. Marksman for agility. Short blade, and Mercantile. If you want to know more on leveling in Morrowind, you can go to the wiki, Morrowind wiki leveling, and it explains everything in great detail. Just check this over. Spear, Illusion, Conjuration, Long Blade, Destruction. Perfect. Okay.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Now each sign also has an ability and a bonus, or one or the other. I'm gonna go with Mage, Fortify maximum magicka. Apprentice fortifies magicka much better, but it gives you 50% weakness, which would cancel out my resistance. There is also Atronach, which gives even higher bonus to magicka, but gives you stunted magicka, which means you want to regenerate magicka when you sleep. And in Morrowind, health and magicka only regenerate when you sleep. But this magicka won't regenerate, meaning you have to spend potions all the time to regenerate it, which is horrible. So mage it is.
Interesting. Now, before I
Is
stamp
it?
these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Nice pictures you got here. So this is our starting health, starting magicka, which is a bit sucky. Fatigue, Madmasha, Spear 35, not bad. I think I'll be able to hit something with this. Illusion 35, Conjuration 40, Longblade 35, Destruction 30. This is a nice conjuration here. These skills suck a bit more, and now minor skills suck hugely, which is fine. Here's our attributes. Intelligence, willpower skyrocketing at 50 because I'm a Breton. Agility is not so good. Speed okay. Everything okay except agility. Here we go. Yep.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Yes, sir. So if I right click, I get my stats at the moment. Get the papers. Signed by the guy to my left. Now I also have an inventory. I'm dressed. I can undress. And a letter which I can read.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
They don't want me to look around, but here right away we have 4 books we can read later, steal later. We won't steal them now though, really bad at stealing. These guys are gonna attack us and kill us really fast. Let's close the door, because I do want to steal all of this. We get a dagger, and we get a prompt to use it. Right away, we'll learn to use it. Very easy, here we go. Note. Friskar, don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Gansiel. Let's take this just in case. Take the bread. So bread has one effect, restore fatigue. I guess, I don't know if we can eat it or make potions out of it. Steal all the silverware, because it costs some coin. Now, any burning object, pretty much, you can equip and use as a torch. Haha, amazing. It'll burn out eventually. But this one will sell because it's worth 25. Lockpick. So this lockpick is apprentices, meaning it can only unlock apprentice locks, and it has 25 uses. Equipped it, sneak, and go. Lockpick failed. Oh, there we go. $31 of gold. Steal some more silverware. Steal some drinks. Steal the firmament. This book it describes the signs that we just picked one off. There's the mage. The mage is a guardian constellation whose season is Rain's hand when magicka was first used by man. His charges are the apprentice, the golem, and the ritual. Those born under the mage have more magicka and talent for all kinds of spellcasting, but are often arrogant and absent-minded. Well, you know what? Arrogance and absent-mindedness are skills not on the skill list, so I don't mind if I'm gonna suck at or suck by being arrogant and absent-minded. There's a bed here I can rest on if I'm feeling unwell or injured, that we shall use later. And let's continue on. Baskets, just the ingredients, which we're not gonna carry for now because our carry weight is a mere 200. Here we go. Oh, beautiful sky. I now have a map menu. Ole! Can switch between a world. This is our world with the red mountain in the center. The world is utterly huge. This is Seyda Neen. I have local. Let's look what is in this barrel. Enchanted ring. Heals 1 to 5 points on self. Charges 20. And costs only 30. And a plate. Why not? Take all. Now I have a magic menu. Let's see, we have a power once a day. Bound dagger. So because my conjuration is pretty high, I have some starting spells. Chameleon from illusion. What is chameleon anyway? Does it like reduce chance of being hit by arrows or something? Fire bite, which is destruction. Ooh, this is pretty good. 15 to 30 points on touch. Sanctuary, 10 points. I don't know what that is. Summon ancestral ghost. Nice. And the enchanted items. Every time we're gonna cast a spell, we're gonna get increase in a corresponding skill. For our first level, I want to level up at skills governed by endurance, to increase endurance by 5 points. So we're gonna do spear as a major attribute, and medium armor as minor, maybe heavy armor as well. We're also gonna end up leveling up lots of athletics, because athletics levels up as you run. So you see we already have 16 out of 100 towards next level in athletics. So we'll increase speed attribute, and to endurance speed we want a strength as well for carry weight. So we could use long blade, and we could jump a lot and level acrobatics. You'll see as I do this how this calculates to an efficient level. Hello there, Celis Gravius. What? Sir? This is sexual harassment right here. How are you? First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Celis Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. What is your background? Knight Errant of the Imperial Legion. Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, why you were released from prison and shipped here. But your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself, and I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you're a free man, woman. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties, instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. I don't know nothing about no Emperor. Yes, Uriel Septim is still the Emperor. According to my instructions, he personally authorized your release from prison and your delivery here. It's all very mysterious, but that's the way the Empire works. Silence, secrecy. Let not the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Conspiracy brewing. Okay, what's my duties? This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Case Cascades in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Case Cascades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a disbursal to your name. Okay. I can't tell you where to find him, but you're to go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for him. Balmora. Now he gives us a very, very detailed description. Because we want... actually we'll get a map marker, but we can use descriptions to find our way there. Even though he recommends that you're new here, take the Silt Strider to Balmora. And Silt Strider carry passengers and cargo between settlements on Vardenfell. Fares depend on distance to be traveled. Silt Striders are giant insects. A compartment for passengers and cargo is hollowed from the creature's shell. Eek. The driver directs the beast by directly manipulating exposed organs and tissues. Disgusting. Silt Striders travel between a bunch of cities. So, our journal has been updated. Direction to Case Cascades added to my inventory. Package and 87 gold. We can ask him more stuff, but I think we asked him most of what we needed. So, see you later. And let's get out. Ta-da! We can actually save now. Hello there. First person to meet is... Hello, Fargoth. Are you the one that Bod dropped off? Ought to see Bod arrive at the time of the day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth's ritual. An engraved healing ring. Family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Yes. It's worth nothing, so here you go. You found it! Amazing! Thank you, you're now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Errol, who runs the trade house here. Go see him, he'll be happy to see you now. So his disposition to me has skyrocketed, which is great. Now he's my friend, he'll tell me everything, and apparently his friend Errol will also like me better, who is a trader, which is perfect. Latest rumors? I heard there has been some trouble at Fort Frostmoth. Never heard of it? It's on an island called Solstheim, north of Vardenfell. Here we go, Solstheim, we're in the past. I've heard of the place. I believe there is an Imperial fort up there, Fort Frostmoth or something. Yeah, achievements when they killed the general there, you know, 200 years later or thousands or whatever. If you want to go there, check around and cool. There may be a ship that will take you. So achievements when from my Solstheim playthrough. Which is pretty funny. You run across everything basically. You play Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, lore. It intersects, it's great, I love it. Little advice? Don't expect the natives to take to you right away. Colonists like us. Outlanders, settlers from the other provinces. Oh, colonists like us. Outlanders, settlers from the other provinces will be more open and friendly at the start. Then maybe when you do a few things, get your name around, gain a reputation, then the locals will open up a little. Stick to your own kind to start, and it will go a little easier. Oh, I see, so he telling me Bretons are gonna like me better. Little more advice? Same. Little secret. If you're thinking of traveling up country near Sheogorath or out Molag Amur way, or inside the Ghost Fence, you need to know about Corprus. It's a disease that turns normal creatures into beasts, turns men into twisted, mad lumps of flesh, superhumanly strong and full of hatred. You get Corprus from fighting with diseased creatures. It's hard to get Corprus, but harder to get rid of it. In fact, I hear there is no cure. Oh shit. We'll remember that. My trade, I'm a commoner. I do whatever needs doing. Cooking, cleaning, building, baking, making, breaking. And by accent I can tell you are an outlander. Since you're new to these parts, perhaps you like me to share a little local lore. Now he doesn't have an option for any lore actually. You can ask him about Solstheim, but he just says there's a boat from Cool. Someone in particular in this town, just the Errol and his trade house and Sukyushis Ergala, who we just talked to, and specific place in the town, just the trade house and the census and excise offices, and a lighthouse, and that's it. Sealed Strider service goes to all these cities. Alright, done talking to this guy. Gonna decrease the music volume just a tiny bit. Okay.
I have a feeling that you and I are about to become very close.
We are close, that's why I have this feeling. So let's go to the trade post. Oh, it's just me. Buy some armor, buy us a spear, and go do a quest. Do we have any quests? I don't think we do, except go to the Case Casades. My orders for Goth that we completed. A boat. Now one thing you can do apparently, I just found out. You can do this. Ta-da! It'll list all your active quests. And you can search a topic. Like if you do C, Case Casades. Ah, and it'll take us there. Perfect. Hi there! How you doing? Welcome to Errol's Trade House. I barter for goods or coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. No credit. You want a little advice? That's free. That's all that's free. Would you like to hear about our most popular potions or most popular scrolls? How about little advice? If you want to live to a ripe old age, buy a weapon and as much armor as you can wear and still run from trouble. Buy a spell or two and practice your skills. Don't practice on citizens. We call that foul murder and we don't like it. But you can kill smugglers and bandits and other outlaws all you like. Outlaws have no rights. Plenty of adventurers make a living from killing and looting outlaws. That smugglers come down at Adamasartus, for instance. The cave down near the Silt Strider platform. There you go. So he tells us there's a cave near the Silt Strider platform and we'll check it out. Popular potions: cure common disease and cure blight disease. Probably, given what Fargoth told us about that horrible disease. Fortifies our attributes. Restore health, restore fatigue, and for a short burst of power during a fight. Grief, Shane, Flynn, Matze, and Sujama. The local booze selection. Popular scrolls: Vigor and Vitality. Restoring fatigue and health. Almsivi Intervention and Divine Intervention transport you instantly to the nearest temple or nearest Imperial Shrine. Good for routine and emergency transportation. Oh, this is very nice info. Wonder what the difference is between temple and Imperial Shrine. Heartwise helps with persuasion, summon skeletal minion, brings help in a jiffy, and Drathis Winter Gas does a lot of damage at a touch. Handy to whittle a too tough opponent down to size. Very nice. So let's trade with this guy. We'll sell all this junk, which shows how much gold here. Now we can actually plus or minus it and barter with him, which will increase our mercantile skill, but we don't want to increase our mercantile skill right now, because we are not focusing on raising personality at the moment. What else can we sell here? Am I gonna drink this ever? Maybe. Not this one though. We have a short blade. We need a long blade, a spear, and some armor. So I'll find all this in this pile of junk. And we're back. Here's what we got. Some medium armor to level our medium armor skill. That was all the medium armor he had, so we had to supplement this with heavy armor. Why? Because if you don't wear any armor and something hits us on unarmored part of our body, our unarmored skill will increase instead. And we really wanna try to increase the heavy armor and medium. Look at this, gauntlets. Right gauntlet, left gauntlet. There's also pauldrons, which I didn't buy. I'm running out of money here. We got a spear. Every item has condition, meaning once it runs out it'll break. And we got a saber, which is a long blade. We have a short blade. And we already...
How are you?
Did we get everything? Latest rumors. Friskar upstairs is having some financial troubles. Can't seem to win a wager these days. So we should talk to Friskar, I guess. There's a lady here. Tollways of Threllan. Hello. This is Seyda Neen, swamp fever capital of the world. I suppose you're wondering what's going on here. I can tell you where the services are. There aren't many, and I can tell you the latest rumors. Yes, please. My cousin claimed he saw a city in the water near Gnar Mok. He is a drunkard though, he spends too much time in the sun. We'll need to remember this. If you ever go to Gnar Mok, there is a city in the water near it. Any more rumors? Little secret? Buy from merchants and traders who like you. You get better prices. Members of your own factions and guilds usually like you best. Little advice? Better armor, decent weapon. A lot of people out there are wearing very nice armor and carrying very nice weapons. You don't want to go taking those things from honest citizens. Yeah. Outlaws. Anything else you got? Specific, please? No, that's just about the town.
I'm waiting.
Oh, chill, lady. Hriskar Flatfoot, hi. You look like you could use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I can be a friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. That's right. See, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher Fargoth. He's come up light the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. Now Fargoth is our friend. Do we really want to do this? Yes, why not? I mean, we can keep the gold and not give it to this dude, because he's gonna only give us a portion of it. I know the little fetcher has got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold, if you can. I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? I'll do it! Okay, so what do I have to do? I'm supposed to keep an eye on Fargoth from atop the lighthouse in town and watch where he goes. Hriskar believes I should watch him at night. I'm not supposed to approach him at any time. I should then retrace his footsteps and find out where he's hidden the money. Okay, so we're gonna do that and steal the money and never report back to Hriskar.
Say something or move on.
Do you want to talk to more people? I think we should just go downstairs and come here later. Now one quest I know of here is that their tax collector has been murdered. Need to get this quest from somewhere. Guard? Latest rumors? I've heard that the local tax collector, Processus Vitalis, is missing. No surprise really, he wasn't well liked around here. And there we go. He also has advice. Oh, I've never seen a successful, so he recommends buying those scrolls. We will buy those scrolls once we have some money. Hammers are dead weight. Buy them, use them, get rid of them. Yeah, makes sense.
What's
So
this
he's
about?
telling us not to carry hammers to repair our armor or weapons, just carry spare weapons with us. Wouldn't be able to repair anything anyway, because I really suck at armor smithing, whatever it's called. So here we go, a bunch of signs. We're gonna go find the body of Processus Vitalis. And if all goes well, we're going to go down to the cave near the Silstride port and see if we can defeat those bandits. Processus, hello. Now I don't know where he is. I played the beginning quite a few times. I played Morrowind far only once and it wasn't quite that far because I didn't understand leveling at all. So I got high level, but I sucked. So I was getting owned by everyone. And that was about it. I didn't get far with the main quest at all. I never got past the Case Cascades step. I traveled a bit, but then got oh god. Holy shit. Poor guy. Hi, how are you? Oh god, we're out of stamina all the time because we're running all the time. Now what can you do? It's not wise actually, because if you're out of stamina you can't really hit anything. But I'm very impatient. He has a enchanted sword, gold, very nice clothes that cost a lot, and 3 scrolls of a carrion flight, 45 acrobatics, 1000 points for 7 seconds. Wow, I guess he jumped. He has a journal, tutorial. I believe I may have found the correct formula for the spell I'm developing. With it I will be able to travel great distances without the need to pay others for the service. If all goes well, I will test out the new spell tomorrow. I believe I have worked out all of the possible complications. Apparently not. It will allow me to leap great distances, covering many hundreds of miles. Never before has one been able to travel in this manner, vaulting from the ground, sailing through the sky, all without the terrible disorientation of a spell of flying. The time is almost upon me. My research is finished and all of my calculations are checked and rechecked. They laughed at me when I suggested this. We'll see who laughs after I leap to the top of their towers and scream out my success. Well, one thing you didn't consider, poor dude, is that if you do jump very very high and then you fall and you don't take any precautions, you'll probably hit the ground too hard. We're gonna use those scrolls later on, because they're really fun to use. I might end up on the ground just like this dude, or I might end up in the water miles away. And it's fun to see where exactly. Don't know why I'm gathering the mushrooms. Increasing my carry weight, I guess. Oh god. But what can you do? Hoarded instincts. Kicking in. Now where's this body? I don't quite... is it here somewhere? Hello? Processes? Where are you? Oh shit. The crab is attacking us. Oh no, it hit us. And we can't hit the crab. Oh, there we go. Thanks. Oh god, the slurpy sound. Is that warm? We need to stop running to accumulate some stamina. Hello, slurpy slurpy. Come increase our spear skill and medium armor or whatever. What? Oh god. Medmasha, not so good with a spear. Nothing here. Sheath this. Where's damn body? God. Oh. I think it's... there it is. Tiny, tiny smudge. Another one. Oh, this is epic journey already. Fighting worms and whatnot. Take this. I don't like going into the water at all in Morrowind. Usually big fish arrives and chops my head off, so bites it off. Ah, look at this guy. We can run for now, full stamina. Processes Vitalis, some clothes, tax record and 200 gold. Let's take all of it. Let's look at the tax record, very curious. Ariel paid, Eldefier not paid. Maybe we can go and shake them down. Probably not. So now we can go back and report this. We cannot report this and keep the gold. But we're gonna report it and hope that we'll get more gold as a reward. We'll see how it goes. Anything? Drain personality. So I only see one effect because my alchemy is whatever it is, 20. I think if I get to 25 I'll start seeing the second effect and so on. I think the maximum is 5 effects. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 effects. Is this crab dead? Yep. Any more crabs we can kill? So I think I'll end here for now. This was an introduction. We'll get back to town, report the murder, and go to the cave. Until then...
Маруся молчит и слезы льет от грусти, болит душа ее. Кап-кап-кап из ясных глаз Маруси капают слезы на копье. Кап-кап-кап из ясных глаз Маруси.